What's going on YouTube? My name's Dieter, I eat donuts, and today I went to Donut Island. So Donut Island is a local donut shop here in Signal Hill, Long Beach, whichever you prefer. It's actually quite easy to miss if you're driving on the road. It's kind of tucked away in a really small plaza of like 4 shops. The sign isn't even that big, so it's pretty easy to miss. With that said, I was quite surprised to find out it had over 100 reviews on both Yelp and Google, with a 4.5 star rating on Google and I believe a 5-star rating on Yelp. And all the reviews were super positive, so super excited to try it. When I got there around 9:30-ish, they were kind of sold out of a lot of stuff already, which was quite surprising, but also a good indicator of how good their donuts are. They also offered like breakfast sandwiches, lunch sandwiches, smoothies, I think boba, and some other stuff, but I came for the donuts. And these are the donuts I got. Unfortunately, they did not have a glazed donut, but I did get a sugar donut, which I figure is the next closest thing. I got a cake donut, blueberry cake donut. I got a chocolate raise, a chocolate old fashioned, and then I got one of their fritters. So should be good. So without further ado, let's get started with this sugar donut. Now, this will be the basis that the donut shop is judged. Of course, if you're not making good plain glazed, or in this case sugar donuts, you're probably not making good donuts at all. Really light, actually has a good amount of height to it as well. I like how only the top portion of the donut is dusted in sugar. A lot of places tend to dunk the whole thing in sugar and it just kind of makes a mess everywhere you go. Okay, really soft, really light, nice and chewy. I mean, you can't get more standard than this in a donut. All right, coming up next, let's move on to their chocolate old fashioned. Looking pretty good. Now I do like my edges crispy, but these are really soft. So the dough is really soft, not too dense, not really spongy. I do feel the chocolate flavor is lacking a little bit. It's all right, but let's see how their chocolate raised does. So basically it's the same as the sugar donut. Soft, light, chewy, fluffy, but it does use the same chocolate as the old fashioned, which, you know, the flavor's not really all there. I like my chocolate, I like dark chocolate, so I like really deep, rich flavors. But this one, you know, not a whole lot of chocolate flavor going on, which if you're not into chocolate or you don't like chocolate that's too sweet, good for you. All right, up next is their blueberry cake donut. Looks like a pretty standard blueberry cake. Got a nice amount of weight to it. Got a nice glaze to it as well. It's a purplish bluish inside, kind of. Looking pretty good, but looks aren't everything. Really soft, not too chewy, a little bit dense, a little spongy, and really moist. Yeah, definitely a good blueberry cake donut. That's the one. Okay, and last but not least on this flavor train is this apple fritter. This thing's pretty big. It's also kind of flat. It's quite heavy too. It's got all these ridges and layers going on there. You guys can see that. Look at that. Just a bunch of crevices and cracks. Let's see what we got on the inside. That looks pretty good. Smells appley and cinnamony. I can actually see quite a few of apple chunks in here, which is good. Oh yeah, I'm getting a really tart flavor from the apples. Yeah, it's a good fritter. The outside, these ridges give it a nice crisp texture on the outside. Then you get this really soft dough on the inside. It's got a tart flavor, it's got a cinnamon flavor, a little bit of sugar flavor, which is great because it's not too overpowering. All around, it's a great fritter. You can see that. There are some apple chunks right there. 2 of them. Well, folks, that was all the donuts. They do make good donuts, so I can definitely see why they have such good reviews on Google and Yelp. I would definitely recommend their blueberry cake donut, possibly their other cake donuts, and their fritters if you're a fritter kind of person. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, subscribe. And if you want to help me grow, be sure to share this video. Now, my name's Dieter the Donut Eater, and we will see you all on the next donut adventure. Peace.